Hi boys and girls. Today this is going to be a short video for our writing mini lesson, but we're still talking about realistic fiction. You haven't gotten to start your story quite yet, but we're almost there. We're just going through those pre-writing stages and brainstorming and generating lots of really good ideas. So what we've gone through so far is what is part of your realistic fiction story. So you need a real character, which we talked about yesterday. I have up here some internal traits of your character, of how your character is and feels on the inside. And then we have external traits of how your character looks: dresses, curly hair, glasses, freckles, earrings, on the outside. Those are the external traits. And remember, I had a character that I made up. There's nobody I know that's named Penelope. And but she's a girl. She's 12, I think, has blue eyes and brownish blonde hair, and can sometimes be shy, but very loving, very passionate, does not like to fail at things. She kind of thinks she always has to be perfect. So that kind of leads into my problem, I think, in my realistic fiction story. As I'm pre-writing and thinking about it, she's going to be my main character. Today we're going to talk about the setting. And in a realistic fiction, it needs to have a real setting. This is something that, as you are coming up with your character traits and what your character likes to do and doesn't like to do, then it maybe jogged your mind about where your character should be in your story, or where he or she is going to spend the most time in your story. So my character Penelope, she likes to be perfect at home. She wants to do everything perfect. Every game we play, she wants to win. Every activity we do, she wants to do it perfect. Every drawing, she wants to be the best at it, and nobody else can be better. And so at home is probably a realistic setting for her. But also she's going to spend a lot of time at school, where she thinks that, there's going to be other characters in the story too, some of her friends and classmates, and her struggles with trying to be perfect all the time. Everybody seems to always be able to do something better than she does. And then I'm not really sure where else it'll go from there. But I think we're going to focus on home and on school. And I'm kind of thinking for your setting page, it says visualizing the setting. Think about where your story will mainly take place. What do you imagine the setting to look like? So if I am mainly having the setting take place at home, then I would picture my setting and draw it. It might be cozy in the woods, kind of like my house, or it might be a neighborhood, setting where there's lots of friends around and lots of houses. If I'm at school, then I would picture my setting either in the cafeteria or maybe more or less in the classroom, if Penelope's struggling with being perfect all the time and doing the best, better than everybody else all the time. Trying to think where else you might, if you have the setting in the cafeteria, then it might be a bullying thing. So your setting would be there. If you're on the playground or on the soccer field, you're going to draw your setting there and then describe it. And describe it is using those adjectives, those words. If you're outside, describe what it looks like so your reader can really visualize what it looks like inside without you drawing a picture. So trying to use those good adjectives. I promised you this video was going to be shorter. So today, all you have to do is visualize your setting and write some good describing words.